The world's richest man, Elon Musk, was named Time Magazine's Person of the Year.
So Elon Musk, Time's Person of the Year. Nina, what do you think about the choice? I don't know who else they could have possibly chosen. Seems like the obvious one.
Time is just out of time with me. I mean, seriously. I don't know what you want me to do with that, John. It is ridiculous. Okay, putting all kinds of extra syllables on the word. Ridiculous that they would even do that. But it just, again, when we talk about the class construct of media in this country, that is very fitting. That they would be so blind or not able to strike, I said blind, but not able to understand how wrong it is to make that man.
Yep.
Time
of all the
Person
people.
of the Year. Jesus Christ. I'm calling on Jesus a lot.
You have to invoke him. If it hadn't already been used by another very worthy effort, I would want to coin Time's Up. Like, no, not Elon Musk. Honestly, like you could just put the names of everyone on earth and just throw a dart and hit someone more deserving. But to be fair, let's give them their chance. Here is what Time says in their write-up: for creating solutions to an existential crisis, for embodying the possibilities and the perils of the age of tech titans, for driving society's most daring and disruptive transformations, Elon Musk is Time's 2021 Person of the Year. Well, hold up, Time, because you left off a few things. Don't you think you should recognize the fact that he's also the person who tweeted at a United States senator, "Why does your pee-pee look like you just came?" Seems like that's noteworthy. I mean, maybe it's easy to forget it was almost a month ago that he sent that to United States senator. No, but seriously, like, I understand that Tesla's a big company and he's wealthy. And we have been trained from birth to think, well, if somebody has money, they're clearly better than us. I'm a lowly peasant. I deserve to be stepped on by these titans of industry. But can we acknowledge a few other things about him? Like, for instance, lawsuits at Tesla alleging both a culture of racism as well as misogyny. Reports of burnout culture at SpaceX and growing scrutiny of autopilot. A lot of concerns about that. So, and by the way, when we talk about these things, these aren't just the scandals that they are. If he is anything, he is something because of the work of engineers at Tesla and SpaceX. They're the ones who are doing daring and disruptive transformations and possibilities and perils. He's not tightening bolts on a Tesla. He's not designing the Model 3. Tons of engineers, largely using huge influxes of money from the federal and state governments. Those are the ones who are making rockets and stuff. Yes, he is technically their leader. And he appears to spend a lot of his time tweeting, trying to go on SNL and designing flamethrowers and stuff. So I think a little bit of balance in how we present these people can be good. But Nina, I am curious from your point of view, is there anyone else who you feel like might have been deserving in 2021 of this recognition?
Oh Lord, you got me wanting to start out sharing names. Can I just make another point about that tweet that you showed, and then the other one when he said, "You're still alive." You know, I forgot you were still alive. He had directed that
to Bernie Sanders.
And yeah, I mean, the man is, he may be brilliant in some ways, but he's absolutely, he has no humanity. Can't show it. He is a megalomaniac too, and definitely not deserving. It's not just because he's ultra wealthy. It is because of the way he comports himself and how he does really look down on other people. He thinks he's better and he thinks he's above it. In terms of who would be, there are two, God, I hate to do this, John. I think the labor unions that are out there striking on a regular basis, standing up, demanding more money, especially, and I won't say especially, and those in particular who the older folks or more people who with more seniority in a place are rejecting contracts that will not be equal for people coming after them, and that's either age or just in seniority. Just those folks deserve to be, that movement deserves to be part of Time's Persons of the Year. And then if I had to name a person, I got several, but I'm going to throw out Congresswoman Cori Bush. For her to be able to sleep out like that and turn everything upside down. I know that the Supreme Court went in another direction. Absolutely shame on them. But her courage under fire to say, I'm not going anywhere, and I'm also going to call out members who just went on a flipping vacation and let them know that people are about to be evicted from their homes was very courageous and definitely worthy of being not just Times Person of the Year, but for all of us.
I think you're 100% right. I mean, like we're coming off of this pandemic. The heroes, remember we called them heroes that got us through this? Give it to the heroes then. Give it to the people striking and making these amazing gains, trying to fight back against the anti-labor positions of companies like Amazon, Starbucks, and stuff like that. Give it to the healthcare workers who, by the way, are still dying needlessly because they're being exposed to COVID and the variants from people who refuse to take this seriously, but they still month after month work in this. There are so many people, even if you're just trying to like be controversial and like tapped into like pop, give it to Olivia Rodrigo or something. If you just want to be cool, you don't have to give it to Elon Musk, a guy who should, if he represents anything, represents unearned wealth. It was given to him, and then his companies were kept afloat for literally years while they were unprofitable by the government, who doesn't give a damn about his workers, doesn't give a damn about humans generally, could do an amazing amount of good with his wealth and is choosing every day not to, and on top of it is a disgusting try-hard pig. How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.